Welcome to the course. With this video, I want to guide you through the first week, give you tips and hope that you can effectively study the material. For this purpose, I go first to the website. I sent you this link to the website, and that's where we always come back to this website, create an online course. You have the navigation bar at the left side. You have preliminary information. For instance, the course overview. You see, we have 3 weeks course. We try to synchronize our study so we can also exchange ideas. In the first week, we will talk about the planning of the course design. In the second week, we create infrastructure, build the course. And in the third week, we focus on how to deliver the course. As I said, we will exchange ideas over the discussion forum. And if possible, we'll try even with Zoom meetings. The methodology of this course is specific. It's an online course, so you will study a lot on your own. But I'm really emphasizing the value of exchanging ideas, of articulating what you understood, of exchanging ideas, of asking questions. We can do it asynchronously on the discussion forum. I will show you how, and even if it's possible, in Zoom meetings. So, in fact, if you go through the website, you may encounter resources like this one. So you can always click here and then even download it and print it and use it for your own. Here, for instance, I explain what kind of online course I'm planning. The simplest way of an online course is a course for self-directed and self-paced learning, where you have lots of learning resources ready to study. I put it on, store it in Google Drive, and where I also have a learning path with guidelines, how to work through it with quizzes, assignments, and so on. Now, in fact, technically, it's just the course, the Google Sites, the website of this course that is important. The documents that are stored in Google Drive are then embedded into the learning path. So you don't have to worry about where to get this information. Much more effective are courses where we have a synchronous discussion. That's why I offer you Google groups or discussion boards where you can ask questions, I can give you a feedback, and you can among yourselves also share ideas. So that's a great opportunity to really learn and understand these new concepts. The virtual live lessons in Zoom meetings are nice to have, but they are not necessarily important. Now, let's go to the first week. In this first week, we want to plan the course. The course that you are attending now, I was planning with this document. It hangs behind me, you see it. You don't have to see everything here. Just go through the objectives of this week and then start with the learning path. Go step by step and read this. Then you will sooner or later arrive at the first assignment. I have embedded here a document. I can open it. I will, you see here, download it. And then it is an Excel file. I can open it. And with this Excel sheet, you can actually find out what your main gaps are, what your prior knowledge is, where you can learn something on top of what you already know. This presentation of the different aspects of the course content will give you a profile of the knowledge gap. So you can store it and can maybe sooner or later also reconsider it again. Let's go further on. You go on and come to assignment 1.2. This is a window to Google Groups. You just click here, you open it, and you'll see there are a few assignments. Assignment 1.2, you can click on this, it opens, and there it says, share your experiences, positive and negative, you made while learning with a computer and so on. You can then give a response and post what your experiences are. Others will do the same, so you can share, you can compare, you can give feedback to others, and we have a lively discussion. You may have seen here is a coffee bar, whereas most discussion threads are focusing on one topic. The coffee bar is an informal place to just chat and say and speak about anything. Okay, let's go on. You will see information about the comparison between face-to-face teaching as you know it, compared with the online teaching. What is different from the perspective of a teacher or of a learner? You also have then once more embedded document where it explains how the communication is organized in an online course. As I explained, the website, that's the central information desk, the information hub with the learning path. In the drive, you have the learning resources, but they are always embedded in the web, in the learning path. You have discussions, and every time I want you to discuss something, I embed it into the learning path. Then for direct communication, we have also mail. I mean, if I want to address somebody personally, individually, I will use the mail. And whereas the general discussion about the content of the course are taking place in the discussion forum. And then, if possible, we also can discuss in the live lessons. You continue, and here you have the instruction how to create this outline. So you start with a course you know and you have given face-to-face already, and you want to transfer this into an online course. These are the steps 1 to 6 how to go about. You create a grid with the weeks of the course, with the different levels of communication channels, so to say, and then you take sticky notes, write information pieces, assignments, activities, learning resources, and stick it at the appropriate place on your grid. And by doing so, you can create a holistic learning environment that is a good planning tool for later on. You have in the assignment 1.3 a possibility to upload such a grid. And then we look ahead for the next weeks. There we will create a website. We will work with Google Drive and Google Groups. And I have here 3 workshops. If you say, no, I want to learn how to create a website with Google Sites, you go here and you have a whole program how to study this. And then you go step by step, and you have a goal. You have here tutorials who explain step by step what to do. The same is true for Google Drive and for Google Groups. You can exchange experiences with these tutorials on the assignment 1.4. So you go to wrap up. In wrap up, you have a quiz that you can do where some of the notions are again shown, and there's a few questions you can go through here. Well, I mean, that's about it, what you can do for the first week. I wish you all the success. Thank you very much.